Welcome everybody. I'm here to do a mail day. I've been, to be honest, buying a lot of stuff on the internet, and I thought it might be fun to share with some folks. So I have two things that I want to share. The first one I'm going to open is I'm a little more excited about. I don't want to ruin any surprises, but essentially there was two really big cards that I wanted, and then the guy said I actually have a pile of other cards. So this is the box he sent it in. It is not a fiberglass repair kit. It is in fact cards. So this is the pile of extra cards he said he was just going to throw in. And I have not gone through this yet, so this is going to be kind of a fun exercise. It's kind of a big stack. So he said it was mostly just stuff he had lying around from leftover from his collection. And right off the bat, we see Kid Mundi. I will note that these cards are all kind of in, let's call them played condition. So this is great. This is a great start. This is a $10 card right off the top. So we have Porkins. I'm kind of just going to put these in maybe I'll just stick them in like valuable piles. So Yane, don't think he's a rare. I don't think he's a rare. Endor, I don't think he's a rare. So I'm just going to sort these by rarity a little bit. So this is interesting. It's a lot of... Oh, we like her. We also like this. This is a White Border Hoth, which is fairly hard to track down. I think he's a rare. So I'm just going to be moving this by what I think is a rare. Cute little Ewok Spearman to a different pile just to keep it straight. The rare bears. I think these are both rare bears. He's not a rare. He's not. Dengarn Punishing One. This is great. So this is all just extra stuff. So we're very happy with this as extra stuff. I think Red 3 is a rare. Luminous is not. Defiance is. These Rebel Imperial Star Cruisers go for like $8 to $10 a pop. So we're kind of at like almost like $100 worth of just extra stuff that he said he had lying around. These are pretty useful as well. I'm going to start going a little bit faster here just so we don't lose all our time. Oh, Lizard 4. That's great. This is a $25 card. So it's very possible that this extra stuff he threw in is already over the $200 mark. This is also a great card. I don't think this is a rare. I can't remember if this is a rare. I think it might be actually. Gift of the Mentor, a really good card. This is actually not a rare, but a really great card, I think. It's one of the Jedi ones, but I don't think that's a rare. I'm not sure about that one. I think it might be. I'm not great with rare from like the earlier sets just because it's hard to remember. So I'm going to go a little bit faster. This is a fun card. Somebody played this against me the other day. I think it's a rare. I don't think this is. I think that is. All right, we're going kind of faster here because I want to get to the really good stuff. Frozen Dinner. This is one of these funny ones in Japanese. It goes for like $1,000 just because it's so hard to find. Perimeter Patrol, I believe, is a rare. Ooh, the Phantom Menace. This is a nice $15, $20 rare, so we like that. Let's see here. Don't think that's a rare. Don't think that is. This is not coming in to the last Skywalkers. Not sure. Free Ride. I don't think Free Ride is. Old Ben. I don't think is. You swindled me. Hopefully that's not the case with this. So far that's not the case. This is great, just extra stuff, and we'll get to like the heart of what I paid for. I think that's a rare. Ooh, this is another. This one might be the most valuable card that we pulled so far. So this is kind of fun. Lucky Shot. I don't know. Trample is a rare. Great card. There is no conflict. Help Me Obi-Wan Kenobi. Let the Wookiee Win might be Rebel Barrier. Any methods necessary. Move along. Lone Warrior is a rare. Blaster Defection. A couple more. Yub Yub I don't think is. Endor had 80 rares, which just makes it so, oh, great. A couple objectives. I wonder if these are remnants of decks. That's kind of what's in here. There's some Ewoks, which would go with this. That'd be interesting. This is actually not a rare, but I'm going to stick in the rare pile. So some Cloud City stuff. more Vader Anger. I think Dioxys is a rare. This is a useful card. The Signal, so some starting. I can always use more of these heading to the Medical Frigate, so this is great to get. Don't think that is. I think this is. All right, we're getting to the end here. Out of nowhere, Control, Sense, Sense, Sense. So, there's a couple more here. Double back, Vader's Anger. So I think about half of this so-called random stack here has been rares, and I'm sure I have a couple misallocated, but this is really great. I mean, this one alone, and then the Blizzard 4, the Phantom Menace. What else is really good? So yeah, the Blizzard 4, the IG. I mean, these are just useful cards. These Mon Calamari Cruisers are great. Some of the little bears, a white border Wampa, and then the Kid Mundi. So pretty good little extra stack. So big shout out to the seller who just had some extra stuff, and this is going to give away what's in this one. But let's see what's here. So let's start with this guy. So this was the thing that kind of really attracted me to this collection. Big fan of Maul. I love this card. The guy said it was mint condition, so let's kind of take a look here. I asked about it, and upon looking, this is not anywhere close to mint condition, unfortunately. So we have quite a bit of surface damage, and we got a ding down here. I don't know if the camera can pick it up. So this is a major bummer. So I'm just going to move this to a different sleeve. I always, just as a rule of thumb, whenever I get high value cards, I take them out of the old sleeves, just because sometimes these ones break down after 20 years. So this is a bummer. We thought we were getting a new mint sort of, or near mint Darth Maul, and the camera is not really picking this up clearly, unfortunately. But this is not at all. There's just, looking at it, you can kind of see some wear what looks like binder bites. So major bummer there. This is an awkward situation for me to think about, because the seller included what were a couple $100 worth of cards extra, which is great. But then you find the thing that you actually wanted to buy is a bit damaged. So I wouldn't call this damage. I would call it more heavy play. And you know what? I'm probably just going to toss this on eBay right away, because I'm really looking for mint stuff, and I'm not usually fussy. I just, as a collector, I want good looking cards for my collection. And this is just, the more I look at it, the sadder I am. This guy has seen better days. Let's see how the P95 looks, if it's any better. So P95 looks great. I can't see anything wrong with this guy. So little bit of surface wear back here, but the front looks fantastic. So the P95 and the Darth Maul were sort of the two anchors of the collection, and that's sort of the reason I bought it. So at least the P95 looks great. It's a bummer about the Maul. I got to decide if I want to reach out to the guy. I probably am just going to let this one go because of the extra cards he included, and then I guess there's some more here. Oh, I don't know what the heck happened to this. this Grand Moff Tarkin is has well, let's just say he's not going anywhere. So then we have a Organa, Jabba, white border, some white border mains, Senator Palpatine, and actually the most valuable of the bunch might be this Commander Luke Skywalker. So I don't know what the heck happened to this Tarkin, but these are all kind of just extra. Like I said, I kind of bought this with these two cards in mind, and then to kind of get this stack of extras sort of puts me in an awkward situation a little bit, because I think one of the cards that I intended to buy is not looking great, but then there's a whole bunch of other good stuff. So that's a situation I guess I will navigate and figure out. I'm probably going to let this one just go just because I'm happy with this P95 and I'm really happy with these other cards. So let's move on to the other thing. This is a fun one. This is also in a huge box, so I'm going to make some space here. I don't know if the sellers needed to, or the seller needed to send such a big box, but all right. Up first, we have this envelope. So this is some Star Wars CCG as well as some other stuff. Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, this was just sort of included as part of it, but they're like these interesting. Like Mara Jade badges almost. I don't know what these are from exactly, right? So it's from the Star Wars shop, the Insider. It's like a badge, but very curious. There's 2 of them, and then this is something that just appeals to my heart. The classic Episode 1 postcard, baby. So this is something I'm probably just going to add to my Star Wars collection because I think it's cool. And then we have a gold leader and gold one, so not super interesting there, but big fan. Postcard's probably the coolest thing. And then we have the reason I bought all of this. Well, there's 2 more things, I think. The guy was just sort of selling it all as a deal, so I just thought, well, I'd buy it all, but there was one thing in particular that I was after that's going to be the last thing. So, and then in here we have Scry. So this is Scry from June 1997. So I think it came with the Rebel, the 2 cards sealed that we saw. We can look up some, looks like X-Files cards are advertised in here. It's always fun to look at the price list back here and see how cheap Magic was. Right, like you can get like you know, we can look at this later. I am super curious to see what they have. Oh, here's a Hoth price guide. So it looks like let's see what were some of these. Let's see here. Hoth, Commander Luke Skywalker. Oh, it's hard for the camera to see. It looks like you can't really see it, but Commander Luke Skywalker was selling for $30. So I got this, not really an intentional collector of magazines, it was just part of it. And on to the final item, and the reason I bought all of this last box here is for what I really hope to be a very, very minty, you know, when you're collecting this stuff, condition is just really important. It's 25 years old, and its condition is king, right? It's hard to find stuff that looks great. And so if this item is what I think it is, so this is what's called a sealed tournament deck. So this guy obviously put it back in the box, and then, oh yes, here it is. So these were random. You could get, I think, one of 6, and then I believe it was just random at which character you got, but I've been looking everywhere for a mint Vader box. So many of these get beaten to hell. And then the guy included all the original cards in here. So I think there's some rares. Not really too interested in going through these. I mostly just wanted to get this box. I think it's super cool, super iconic. These are some of the premiums in there. So these feel, this must have been, so this is just like an intact box. So those are sort of the highlights of the premium cards. And then these must be the packs that were opened. Let's see if he has the rares somewhere in here. What were the, oh, Death Star and I think Red 6. So there has to be another couple rares in here somewhere. But we like the Death Star. We like Red 6. I think Red 6 is the rare there. And then there's probably one more rare hidden here somewhere. Premiere is the worst to find the rares in. So the idea here is you would, oh yeah, Biggs. Okay, cool. And there should probably be one more Premier Rare somewhere, Presence of the Force. So, pretty cool little mail day. I might actually have one more, I'm not sure. This has been a lot of fun to do. Big disappointment about them all, but super happy to have a minty Vader box. This is one that's hard to track down, iconic, and I'm happy to finally have one to not ruin myself, and I might just stick it back in the full protector. So thanks for tuning in, everybody. Hope you enjoy these. I can do more mail days if people like them, but otherwise I'll stop blathering now. Have a good rest of your day.